There we are. Hello, Father of the Year. How are you?
Oh, okay. It took me a minute to work that out. I got a little confused. My head's not where it should be, really.
Oh, I honestly don't blame you. I really don't. I mean, I
Yeah,
had a
it's not in the
coffee as
best
well,
place.
by the way.
Hi, sweetie. Hope you're okay, baby. Love you and little W.
So, to start off, how is Warren and Hannah doing?
They're not doing too bad. There's been a few medical complications, and they're having to stay in hospital together, which is a good thing because they need more medical care. I can't really go into details because I'm not really sure what I'm allowed or not allowed to discuss, and I do not want to affect the case too much on that side of things. But I do have to say they're being looked after really, really well, and the care they're getting could not be any better.
Good.
Uh, Hannah at times is getting a little blue, which is sad to see. I hope she really does get better with it. Uh, Little man is having trouble feeding and he's losing a little bit of weight, which is concerning. I can't really say much more because I don't want to jeopardise any of his medical procedures and so on and so forth.
Not a
But
problem.
I would like to say to everybody, thank you very, very much for your comments, your beautiful comments, and your thoughts, and all the feelings and the love that we've received from you all.
In regards to court, I believe court date's been changed because you managed to postpone it through to Monday, and I believe they went through and rushed through to get an order. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and obviously when the date's being changed to so we can give people an update?
Yep, yep. Unfortunately, due to some of the comments that were left, the services decided that I was a flight risk,
Which we all
and
know
they
you're not.
rushed. No, far from it. I have four other children here, and I'm not going to leave them behind.
No,
How could I say to them in years to come, I ran away?
exactly.
No father runs away. Fathers stand there and they fight for their children.
They do.
They
They
stand
really
up, fight, and they do what they've got to do. But I got myself off track then, sorry.
do.
I've
About court,
forgotten what I was going.
they rushed through in
Ah,
court.
sorry, yeah. Yeah. They rushed it through due to they thinking I was a flight risk and that I was going to try and leave the hospital and the country with my child. As far as I understand, I'm not a flight risk. I'm not going anywhere. So if you're listening and you're watching, I hope you understand. They rushed it through. Unfortunately, got their order. I'm back. We're back up on Tuesday morning at I think about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Okay. With the order that they've managed to get through, do you want to explain a bit about what that order is and what it means, just so people who don't know understand a bit about obviously what they're trying to enforce?
It is, as far as I am informed, it is a what do they call it? I've forgotten the word for it now. Interim care order, which is like a temporary care order, if I understand correctly. We now have to go to court on Tuesday and fight for our child and prove to the courts and to services that I am not a flight risk and that we are not a danger to our children.
Can you explain a bit about
Which
what
we're
they're
not.
trying to say you're a danger for? I know me and you have covered it personally, and I've put a couple of posts up
Yeah,
about it, but so people hear it from you yourselves, why are
yeah.
they saying that you're a danger?
As far as I have been told by certain workers, it is because I was abused, raped, beaten, and burnt with cigarettes while I was in the care of services and children's homes over 20 odd years ago. And now they seem to think that I could do the same thing maybe to my own children. And I have 4 other children, unfortunately, that don't live with me, and I've not done that to any of them.
No, I mean, me and you both
So,
know just because something happens to you doesn't mean you're going to do it to someone else. If anything, it makes you a better
no.
person because you tried your hardest and fight your hardest to give them a better life than what you got.
And then some. I do not want my children going through what I went through. I want no one's children going through that. It's
I mean,
disgusting to do that to children.
you and Hannah have been part of admin for families destroyed by the state for a while now, and you've been helping numerous amounts of people, and it shows through how many groups have downloaded videos that we've done, shared the photos, made photos for Warren as well. And I want everyone obviously to understand the importance of what we're doing does actually have an effect. And you're the
It
one who
does.
keeps pointing it out to me. And numbers do speak volumes. And at the end of the day, this child is still with the parents, is why we need to fight. And we need to
Yes.
stop what happened to Dave happening to everyone else, including and especially Dave's kids.
Yeah. It does not need to happen to my children. It doesn't need to happen to anybody's children. There is too much of profiteering from the suffering of parents and children going on, and it has to stop, and it needs to stop now. Excuse me a moment, I'm getting a bit.
Don't take your time. Obviously, we just want people to understand the importance of everything of what's going on because we actually have a chance at the minute of stopping a child from going into the system.
And there's no need for this child to go into the system.
There's not.
This is such
We've
a sad thing.
just had a comment from Jake Morris. Zach's just responded to you underneath. Zach's also part of our admin and works closely with me. So if you do need to speak to someone, email Zach if it's something he can't help you with. He'll email me. It's just with Warren at the minute. My focus at the minute is on the children. So if we can help you, we will obviously be there to help you any way we can. And if the other admin can't help you, then I'll be right there as well. We do work as a team and we do communicate with each other when we need to. Obviously, we don't breach personal, private conversations with each other unless the person's asked us to. Sorry about that. So we mentioned that the court date's now on Tuesday the 30th instead of the 29th because they have moved it and they went through for this order.
As far as I'm aware, it's 9:30 in the morning. I have to be there.
But we'll make sure that we're there anyway at 9:30. We have changed the date and time on the events on Facebook. There's a couple of different pages as well. We've also put the message out there about the date being changed, and this video is also going to be uploaded everywhere to make sure that everyone knows the date is changed as well. Unfortunately,
Please,
something that happens and we can't help, but we now can. Now they've made it official that it's going to be Tuesday. It can't be moved again now.
Oh, and I'm never going to be quiet.
No, we're not. The parents of baby Warren, so obviously Dave and Hannah, they want everything going out everywhere. They want everyone to see exactly what's going on because otherwise, social
It
can
needs to
continue
stop.
working from the shadows.
It needs to stop. Not just for my families, not just for my family, but for all the families that are going through the same sort of thing every day and they're suffering for no need because profit, lies, corruption. It's wrong. It stops, and it stops now.
No, it does.
If you don't mind, I'm going to call it because I'm getting a little emotional. And
I was just about to suggest as well because it is getting late. So thank you
yes,
for updating us with yourself, Hannah, and baby Warren. I'll make sure this video gets downloaded and gets out there everywhere. Can everyone please make sure they're sharing the hell out of this video, especially over the weekend? We've only got a couple of days before we've got to be there. If we can get enough people there, we can do a ring around the courts. We need as many people there as possible because otherwise we've got a chance now. So don't sit back and wait. We've got a chance now to do something. That's why we need to be out there. We need to be doing this. And I'm going to wish you a good night, Dave.
I'd just like to say one thing before I go. Thank you again to everyone for their beautiful, lovely comments and their support. And thank you to the superb midwives and the surgeon that got my son out alive and well and kept my missus alive. You know who you are. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Have a good evening.
And thank you from Families Destroyed by the State as well, because they're family.
Yes. Yes,
Right,
thank you. I did forget. So. I
Good
do
night,
forget
everyone.
things at times, especially when I get emotional.
I know, Dave, but you know where I am. You know where we all are if you need us. And I'm going to give
I
you a
will.
call after this anyway, just to check in while it's downloading.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you.
Not a problem.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Right, keep
Have a good
sharing,
night.
guys. Let's get Warren's name and face out there. And Warren now has his own page. Baby Warren's Armour is now up and running, where photos and videos and hopefully daily updates will be going out there as well. Dave and Hannah, it's their spot, so they can throw everything out there about Warren and let everyone know what's going on, and obviously the support not only on that page but our page as well. Sorry.
And I will try as hard as I can to do an update in the next 24 hours. I'll try as hard as I can to do one tomorrow night. If
you have to let me know and for me to do it, or Zach know and Zach to do it, we're more than happy to do that. You know we are. Right, it's not on you. It's not solely on you two. We are all here. We all share the weight for you.
Thank you.
No need. Right. Now, everyone, off to bed, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow.
Night night. Night night.
Everyone.